Hey y'all, happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a good day and enjoying their day as their day is winding down. As my food is cooking, I'm sitting out here chilling, so I said let me go ahead and pop these videos back off. So prior to the tornado and me having to regroup, step back, regroup, keep it pushing, so I've gotten somewhat settled. So I said, okay, now let me get back focused on these topics that the Lord been dropping in my spirit and the things that, I see or come in contact with. More so, a lot of things that I'm going to speak on is by experience or someone close to me that I've seen it. And also that they don't mind me speaking on it because I did run it by them. If that topic happens to come about or whatever. So I'm trying to make this quick. This video is pretty much basically to encourage you to pray over your babies. Pray over your babies, pray over your babies. Keep your babies covered in prayers because there are still grown people out here putting their mouth, their negativity, their brokenness, their traumatization, their everything that's unhealed onto these kids. So, stop calling little girls fast. Stop calling little boys mannish. Just stop. Just stop, because kids don't know nothing until a grown person introduces it to them. So, kids don't know nothing about being fast until a grown person brings it to their attention. And even then, they may not even know. I didn't know. And it happened to me as a child. That's why this is a sensitive spot for me. So when I see it happening to any other child, not even just my child, if I see it with any other child and that child's guardian or parent is not around, I'm going to say something, because why are you calling this child fast or mannish just for being a child? Or speaking negativity on them, or they ain't gonna be nothing, or she ain't gonna be nothing, she gonna be just like her mama, or he ain't gonna be shit, he just gonna be sour just like his dad. Like, all that, it's power in the tongue. And you speaking that over your kids, especially when you're not when you're lost control of your emotions and you getting angry and you spewing that hatred, all of that over these babies. But more so, this came about because I did a video right after it happened, but I didn't like it because my headspace, I wasn't in the right headspace. Mama Bear was full front and center for whoever. I don't care who it is. You're not going to speak that over my child. Because no one was around for me when it was happening to me. So that's why this is a sensitive topic for me. And I don't like to hear it, especially when I see that child is not being fast. I see that little boy is not being managed. That's your mind. That's you. They don't know that until you project that onto them. It happened to me as far as back I can remember. Grown women coming, speaking, saying foul shit to me. And my mama didn't know. I didn't know then to go tell my mama when it started. I didn't know. I know it'll probably been some shit had I went and told her. However, because of how young I was, how early it started, it didn't make sense to me. All I remember was the gestures, the facial expressions, and how it made me feel. I knew I ain't feel good when they walked off. That's all I knew. I didn't comprehend what they were saying, but I remembered that word though. They said some other stuff, but that word fast was projected on me a lot, and mostly from your loved ones. Of course, a stranger, they don't know. That's them, their mindset, or whoever's mindset. But when you know you, and you know how you raising your child, and you know you're focused and you're intentional on breaking these generational curses, you know you're teaching your child, and you in your child's face one-on-one, day by day, on the things that your parents weren't. And this is not a negative light or insult or nothing towards any parents. that didn't have that opportunity to be hands-on day by day, all of that stuff, because you was working. That's what the most of this shit happened when my mama was working. She didn't know half of the stuff, how these women, some men, but mostly women, but okay. I knew I felt weird when this grown woman came around. I knew when this grown woman come around, she gonna give me a dirty look. Stop doing that to these kids. Just stop. Stop speaking negativity. Y'all pray over y'all babies. Pray over y'all babies. Keep y'all babies covered in prayer. Because it's power in the tongue, but it's even more power in prayer, baby. Because they speaking it still. Some of the same ones. But hey, that's them. And this ain't no hatred, no none of that, no. This is just basically an experiences from my past that has now resurfaced now that I have a little girl. But I'm mama bear for real. You're not gonna speak. Not in my presence. And young mothers, if y'all don't want, because y'all really focus on changing things to where you give your child better, or your child has a better example, or you're better equipped than your parents may have been, it's okay not to take your child around them people that you know gonna be speaking that bullshit over your kids. It's okay to stop taking your child around people that as soon as your child get out the car or something, they zoom in on a fucking body part. Yeah, it's coming back. I'm getting heated. Not even heated, just, it's irritating. It's a sensitive spot for me because it happened to me and nobody was there. Nobody knew. I probably could have went and told because, again, I didn't know. All I knew was I wanted to be around people. I was a people person, people pleaser. I want everybody to like me, like all that. I ain't care. Some of the stuff they were saying to me, not knowing that it was going to stick with me. And not that it's to where I'm, I see some of them to this day. I go up, give them a hug, smile at them, wish them well. I hope everything's going well for you. Because that's a guide to me, first of all. And they didn't know me, second of all, really, in reality. Y'all don't know me. And I was young. And y'all was speaking it on me. Way before I even got active. Y'all had me active. Me and it probably most young girl or young boy. Just young, period. But it was different then. A lot of people like to bring up, I was out late at night. I just laugh at that because me and my people knew. I had a family member on every corner. Every house I walked out of, that family member was on the phone with the family member I was going to, with an eye on me. So that's why that type of stuff, you got to know who you are. You got to know who you are and stand on it and don't be worried about people putting their mouths on you. But when it comes to these babies, they don't have the mindset to pray over themselves because people put their mouth on them. So parents, mothers, fathers, guardians, pray over your babies. Keep them covered in prayer. Because unfortunately, it's still grown people out here that's fixated on kids' body parts. Why, I don't know. I always thought it was weird. I don't know if people ever pay attention to me. I get quiet when grown people start pointing out kids' body parts. I get, you gained a little weight or something like that. But and another thing where this stems from, now that I'm doing it comes from, after getting older, I didn't care to go see the elders. I love them to death. A lot of people gonna take that wrong, but hear me. Yes, I wanted to go over my elder's house, but I dreaded it because I knew the first thing that was gonna happen when I walked through the door, They finna zoom in on your body parts. They finna call out every imperfection on your body. That causes young kids to become self-conscious or not have confidence in themselves, because you pointing out body parts that they not even thinking about. Don't even know how to use them, nothing. But they get it from you first. So if you don't want to take your child around certain people because of certain ways that they have or certain things that you know they're gonna say, you don't have to. And don't feel bad about it. And whoever try to make you feel bad about it, okay, they'll be all right, and you will too. But your child won't be in the presence of somebody that can project that BS on them. Especially when you keep telling them. Why are you even looking at that on the child? Why is that the first thing you view? Because that's not what's going on. So you go heal. Be quiet and go heal. And quit speaking over these babies. This negativity. Again, it's power in the tongue. However, it's way more power in prayer. Stay prayed up, y'all. But especially stay praying over these babies, over your babies. Because these grown people are something. I'll say that. These grown people are something. And it's actually sad. It's actually sad that you can't take them. You want your babies to know their people or know your friends that you grew up around or something like that. You want your babies to. But when your eyes are open and you start seeing, okay, yeah, she may be young and stuff. This may be something she remember because it's something I remember. And again, ain't no hate in my heart. I see all of them all the time. I wave, I speak, how you doing? And I see difference in them. Some of them, not all of them. But hey, it's all good with me. But Gia Frazier is not what you project onto her. Anybody that got any negative thing to say about a child who don't know nothing about nothing until a grown person introduces it to them, just stop. The ones that's doing it, stop. And the ones that got babies, especially little girls can't even be little girls no more without getting a label put on them. I say more so little girls because it's more lenient with the boys. But a little girl can't do nothing. She fast. She hiding her ass. She hiding the pants. She smelling herself. Doing all that. A lot of that old school shit, y'all need to let it go. Because it ain't good. A lot of it, not all of it, a lot of this old school shit is a reason why counseling is needed and mental health is needing to be looked at a little closer because of some of the traumas of that old school stuff. So yeah, I'm going to stop there because I have more. But just on that topic, I'll say, just stop with these kids. Putting these labels and these names on these kids that don't even know what they mean. Just stop. Be quiet and go heal. So yeah. And I mean that with all of the love of God in me. Because I love all y'all with the love of God. But just know when it comes to my baby or innocent child, if I'm around, I'm going to say something. If you speaking negativity on a baby, a child, a young person that don't know nothing about nothing, who pretty much has still has most of their innocence protected, as long as you can. It's not gonna be there forever. Be real with your kids, because the world gonna be real with your kids. However, keep them covered in prayer, and God will handle the rest. Keep your mouth off these kids. Be blessed. Be a blessing. Live, laugh, love. God is love. Peace and love. Love and light. Let y'all babies be babies. Let y'all little girls dance. Let y'all little boys be little boys. Rebuke, reject that negative talk, that negative tongue over your babies. So let me wrap it up again. Be blessed. Be a blessing. Live, laugh, love. God is love. Peace and love. Love and light.